Hey there, I'm Dwayne, and I'm going to teach the lesson Words That Join. In this lesson, you'll learn about words that join words, phrases, and clauses. These words show relationships when you write. When you write, you need to join ideas together. You might write about how you're sad but hopeful, or you could write about how you're happy because you won a prize. Words that join ideas are called conjunctions. There's one important thing about all these joining words. They show relationships. See, writing is all about ideas, and ideas relate to each other. The word that joins them together tells how the ideas are related. So you need to choose the right word. Here's what my bro Jesse texted to me the other day. Are you going to the party with me and Ted? So I text back, yeah? Well, Jesse texts me, yeah, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going. We went round and round a couple of times until I realized he accidentally put and when he meant to say or. It was one of those autocorrect things. What he meant to say was, are you going to the party with me or Ted? That's a completely different question, and it's because of the conjunction. Okay, first, let's talk about coordinating conjunctions. That's a long name, but it just means words that join two equal things. There are only 7 coordinating conjunctions: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. You can remember all of them if you remember the word fanboys. It's the first letter of each coordinating conjunction. The words for and so show cause and effect. Use for before a cause, or so before an effect. I like flowers, for they smell nice. Flowers smell nice, so I like them. Be careful with so. As a coordinating conjunction, it means and so, but it can also mean the opposite. It also has a meaning so that. I want to go to school so I can learn. If that's the meaning, it's a subordinating conjunction. I'll talk about those next. The words but and yet show contrast. I like flowers, but they don't last. I like flowers, yet I don't like daisies. The words or and nor show a choice, but nor shows that neither thing is true. Sometimes they're used with the word either or neither. Would you like either toast or eggs? I would like neither toast nor eggs. Last, the word and simply joins two things together in a group. Can you and I go to the movies tomorrow? These words are really common. You'll use them all the time. The words and, nor, but, or, and yet can join words or phrases in a list. They can join two words, like two subjects, verbs, adverbs, or adjectives. The man was tall, yet thin. I want either books or jewelry. John smiled and sighed. They can also join two phrases. A phrase is just a group of words that go together. It includes words that modify and explain. For example, you could join two verb phrases. Nina jumped out of bed but didn't get dressed. Or you could join two subject phrases. Neither the old woman nor the tiny baby was tired. You can also use the words and or to join 3 or more words or phrases. We need bread, milk, and coffee. Would you like to read a book, go to the movies, or watch TV? When they're joining two things, don't put a comma before a conjunction. But if they join 3 or more things, you can add a comma. Some people or groups skip this comma. It's a matter of style. But a comma can make your list clearer. The last thing I want to talk about is joining clauses. A clause is a group of words with a subject and a verb. Sounds like a sentence, right? That's just what it is. A simple sentence. You can join two clauses together into a compound sentence. Just use a comma and a fanboy's word. I am busy, but I am happy. I am hungry, so I will cook dinner. That's how you use coordinating conjunctions. They can join two words or phrases with no comma. They can also join three or more words or phrases, usually with a comma. Last, they can join two clauses with a comma. Now let's talk about another kind of conjunction. These are subordinating conjunctions. Well, there are a lot of them. Here are some common ones. After, although, as if, because, before, even if, once, since, though, unless, until, when, while. You can look at the resources for a longer list with examples. A lot of these words have more than one use. They can be prepositions. Those show the relationship of a noun to the rest of the sentence. So you could say, after work, we can have dinner. But the job of a subordinating conjunction is to join clauses. It's subordinating because the clauses aren't equal. The subordinate clause tells more about the other clause. The other clause is called a main clause or an independent clause. The subordinate clause describes it. So in a way, it's like a prepositional phrase, but it's a whole clause, like this. After we finish work, we can have dinner. The clause, after we finish work, tells more about the main clause. It tells when we can have dinner. The word after tells the relationship. Subordinating clauses can come at the beginning of a sentence, like this. Before we take the test, we should relax. While you drive, I will sleep. Since you're busy, I will do the dishes. They can also come at the end of a sentence like this. We will go to bed when we are tired. I will work on the project until it is finished. I eat vegetables because I want to be healthy. Some words like who and that can take the place of a subject or object of the clause and could come in the middle of a sentence. I like a movie that has action. The girl who I saw was tall. Sentences with a subordinating conjunction are called complex sentences. They can tell about complex ideas. They can tell when something happens using words like before, after, or while. They can tell that ideas contrast using words like although, or even if. They can tell how things happen using words like as though. They can give an amount using phrases like as much as. They can explain reasons with words like because or why. Remember the word so? It can be used to mean so that as a subordinating conjunction. They can describe conditions too. Words like if or if only tell conditions. Words like than make comparisons. Words like where tell a location, and words like who describe a person. You probably already use subordinating conjunctions all the time.